sons of God, if you are hearing these words, you have a reason to be thankful. Our Heavenly Father is on the scene now. He spoke of a time concerning His presence. He said, the day is coming, there will be a day of the Lord. He said He has an hour, and His hour is here and now. What is this day of the Lord? What is this hour of the Lord? It's the presence of His identity, the truth, the life, and the way. The war must begin now. Actually, the title of this word today is Time of War. It was written in the Word about times. There's a time to get, time to let go. There's a time for peace, and there's a time for war. In the midst of all those times, the time is now for war. The stage has been set. A Heavenly Father has allowed the perpetrator to do his work His magic, and cast his spell. And now it's time for those who choose to be sons to fight the good fight of faith, to war, to manifest the presence of truth. You see, a lie can be told and spread. And then when truth comes, it has to fight. Because a lie comes with convincing words. 2 and 2 is 4. It's what we taught you. How about there is no equation? There is no numbers. There is no limitations. Counting reveals limitations. Who trained you of counting? The world did. Who trained you of lack and gain? The world did. There is no such thing in the realm of the Spirit. And now truth has come. Here with hearing the word of our Heavenly Father concerning time of war. It's been a training. For some time now, you have been dealing with the way of the flesh. You know, good, bad, right, and wrong. I told you in my word, there's a place where you must leave the basic teachings of Jesus in the word. You know, I allowed that to happen. I allowed man to write the book and change the words, but he couldn't do only what I allowed him to do, could he do. It's written. I created the serpent and I gave him a wise mind. So don't think that it's some type of magical spell from some other identity. No, I'm behind it all. I told you as it was written, I hardened Pharaoh's heart. You understand that? You wouldn't know why people are angry at you for no reason? I did that. I told you I created evil. It's written. The evil that you've been exposed to, like, why are you trying to hurt me? Why are you taking from me? Why are you mentally abusing me? I created all of that. I created Judas. I created Delilah. I created it all for the war and your choice of fighting. Because the only fight is going to manifest your identity. It's a fight of faith. What are you fighting for? Let me help you see it clearly. As Jesus stepped into this way, as a young boy, he made some decisions. It didn't just come upon him magically. He wasn't called a son because he was born from some special identity. He was born through a man, flesh and blood. Well, they told us that he was born through a virgin and she spoke to birth him, and now the Father does not intermingle with flesh like that. He doesn't need flesh. He needs the soul within flesh to make a decision, as Jesus did. But how did it happen? He heard the word. And then he made a decision. The decision that we often forsake. Well, I saw that, but I don't want to see it because this way feels good. Jesus asked questions. At a young age, he asked questions. What about this right here? It says right here in the Bible, call no man your master. That's what it says. But you want me to call you a master and a pastor and a father. And they couldn't say anything about it. Well, boy, you need to stop reading so much and just only listen to what we tell you. Jesus made some decisions. You see, when truth comes, you have the opportunity to make a decision, which is to fight. You know, like a mother. That's my mama, though. Trained from youth. And then you get to the point whereby it's time to get a life. And the decision isn't there to help you get your own life. Why am I still doing things for you? When are you going to allow me to learn how to do things for myself? When are you going to teach me? Jesus' biological mother says, I need you to make some mine, boy. You got special abilities. I need you to use them for my purpose and for my gain and for my life. And you spend your entire life in somebody else's life, right? He said no. It stops right here. And he went on, growing and growing. And the things that were offered to him. We'll make you a king. That's not needed. You can have all this stuff. It's not needed. I've been offered the same dilemmas. Inventions, business ideas, creating games, and just sit there. Because I make a decision about it. It's not going to take my time. That's not going to happen. I see where it's leading. And there's nothing there in the end. So the fight is this. The war is this. Sons of God. Our Heavenly Father created the scene. He created the incident. He created the boy, the girl. He created that handsome figure, that beautiful look. To see how you're going to fight. Well, I can have friends also. Sure you can. Well, nobody knows about it. Sure they don't. The only person that matters is the Father. He brings one up and brings one down. So what do you think he does not know? And he makes his decisions accordingly. You see, Job forgot about the relationship. Heavenly Father put in the word about how he bragged about Job. Have you tried him? He loves me. And when Job was tried, Job made some decisions. And he didn't know that the Father was watching at all times. After he got through complaining about his circumstance, I wish I was never born, man, because I'm losing all these things and I need to have peace and I need to have those things back. It was then he heard the voice of the Father that he always heard before, but he forgot. And the Father talked to him about the things that he didn't need to know about. Were you there when I created the waves and made them stop at this point? Were you there when I cast the stars in the sky at night to give you light? Were you there? Did you understand? You didn't understand why I put the stars up there. For nighttime, so you can see. You didn't understand. But now you want to understand. I spoke foolishly, says Job. He put his hands over his mouth. That doesn't mean anything at all, man. You made your decision. Good luck. Here, take the things back. Why did the Father give him all the things back? Because that's what he was, dust. All those things were going back to the dust. They meant nothing at all. Yeah, you got the money. He thought, oh, he's blessed. He started clapping hands. So Job was blessed. The Lord gave him all the stuff back. Really? That stuff made you a slave. Now you got to take care of it. They got to wash it, protect it, grow it, look at it, be scared for it because people don't want to take it from you. Now you got all the cares, right? Jojo, Coco, Popo got problems. They're coming to you, right? You have all that stuff because at the end, it's nothing. It's dust. Give it back to him. You can have it, and good luck. He didn't fight. Jesus, the first acknowledged of our Heavenly Father as a son, he fought. I'm sure he looked there at his mother. When she said, boy, you're going to make me some wine. You boys do whatever he tell you to do, but you're going to make me some wine. He probably looked at her for a while. And remembered all the loving things that she did, how she got up early and made him breakfast. How she cared for him when he was sick and had a cold. How she would go to work early in the morning just to take care of him while he go to school. Didn't have to think about his relationship with the Father. He had to make a decision. I must be about my Father's business, not about your business, Mom. How dare you? It's okay. Because once your business is over, you're going back to the dirt. And I'll be sitting there without a life. I sat there and laughed with you and kept you company. Now I'm by myself because you have gone and I'm here with the dirt. Missed the moment, didn't you? My Father has one business, sons of God. That is that you must represent the truth. That's it. The only truth is we have a Heavenly Father and He must be manifested in our presence. How is this done? Open the eyes of the blind, setting the captives free. How do you do that? You think Jesus had some keys or some magical potions? No. He had a life. He let folks know. You don't have to know everything, man. Just follow instructions. I want to do what my Father tells me to do. That's what he said. There's peace there. He was able to look at Pilate. Hey, boy, you know I can kill you. You better tell me something. He said, I'll tell you this, Pilate. You can do nothing unless my Father gives you the mind to do it. What did you just say? Pilate had to sit back and think about that for a little while. Because the knowledge that he has came from where? The Father gave him the knowledge. Gave him the position. That can change. You can catch a cold and die in a minute. You can trip. You can fall. You can choke. So don't think that you got it like that, old flesh. You can be off this planet with a blink of an eye. The building that you're sitting in can blow up. The ceiling can fall in. You can slip and fall and break your neck. Doesn't matter what type of room you're in. You can choke. Don't. Listen. There's no guarantees with the flesh. Because the flesh has only one objective. Only one. That is to take you with it to the ground. Did you hear that? You think that it likes you? Look in the mirror, smile. Take care of me, you're right. Okay, I'll take care of your flesh. You know, comb your hair. Spend 3 hours getting the hair just right and perfect. Take care of the teeth. Oh, how's flesh? You feeling good today, flesh? And then cry for eternity as you sit there with your flesh in the ground. Feeling betrayed. You tricked me. Oh well, I knew I was going back to the ground, but you didn't. But I wanted your company. Jesus spoke of the man who went down to the ground to be with his flesh. The spiritual man. And the other spiritual man went to be with the Father. He was the flesh. Flesh wasn't talking. It was just a pile of dirt, but it was there. Because the Father says, if you die in that state, you're going to be in that state with your flesh. He didn't fight. But clothed sons of God, hear the fight and hear it well. The lie has been released. I told you. It was prophesied. You know, the serpent, that you call him, whatever. The Antichrist, he's released now. You can see it everywhere. People are endorsing the lie, and you know it. And you look at, am I seeing this right? Are the senators who are supposed to be setting the rules for our nation following this nonsense? Yeah, they are. Is this person who's supposed to be a police officer conducting himself in this type of prejudiced way? Yes, he is. So, and people are endorsing the lie? Yes, they are. You tell me President Trump just got in the position to be running again for the President of the United States of America? Yes, he did. It looks crazy. And he's in court at the same time? Yes, he is. He tried to overthrow the government? Yes, he did. You going to elect him again? Put him in a position to be elected again? Yes, we are. What kind of hocus pocus? Can you see the flesh? What do you think it's about? Think it's about winning or losing? No. It's about getting your mind in the identity of the flesh. You boys better do something. This boy gonna win and cause some problems. Now you go into line and vote, stand in line for hours to vote for a system that's already rigged. They got the whole hocus pocus show. Or spend all your time crying about, give me a job for some money so you can live. Really? That's what they taught you and trained you with? Yeah, it's theirs. If you think it, so shall it be. But if you think against it, it's going to be how you think about it. Oh, you get the money and buy for the house, pay for the house. It'll come wherever it comes from. It's going to do what it needs to do. As Jesus said, go get the money at the fish's mouth and give it to these people. It's going to do whatever you say. You don't serve it. It follows you. You need money? Okay, here. There you go. This way. They tried us with that. HOA. Hey, man, you didn't cut your grass. We're going to charge you this amount of money. We're not paying that. Well, we're going to take your house. Oh, really? And the judge says, yes, they are. What the hell? You got 30 days to take care of this here. They're going to take your house, and you're going to be held responsible for it. They can sell it and get the profit. What the hell? Father! These people are trying to take something that belongs to you. That's what I told them. It's not I don't own anything here. If you could take something from me, it belongs to you. It's never mine. But if you could take something that the Father's given me, you might as well be ready to get off this planet. Because no man can take anything out of the Father's hand. And if he's given me a thing to be a steward over, it's for his glory, not for your gain. And he proves it every time. See the fight? I didn't fight with the mind of, oh, that's mine. I'm going to call the police. I'm going to go get 2 jobs. No. It's for the truth's sake. What's happening here? The truth is, I have 2 daughters. And one daughter got tired of following the rules. I don't want to follow the rules anymore. Really? There's rules. You have to train. You have to learn. And I have a set of rules that I'm teaching you to get you ready for opportunity when it comes. I don't want to do it. Okay, fine. We're from a blended family. I ain't going to say my mom. Okay. Good luck. And then the sight shows up. The look of not knowing what to do next. Then you see the sight of following instructions when you know what to do next. You can see the levels of growth. What do you do with that? You do what the Father did with that. Think he didn't love Adam? He created Adam. Adam made the choice. And he said to Adam, good luck, Adam. Some good as you think. It's going to be challenging for you. And today, we have a dilemma. The close here is the dilemma of the war. What I said, what they told you. That's it. There is no other war in the realm of the faith. Faith is my word. Hearing and hearing the word that I told you in your spirit over what they told you. They told me protein and vitamin C and that's what they told you? Yes, sir. Good luck with that one. They could have told you vitamin KKK and you would have believed it. Right? It's what they told you. Right? The fight is wrong. My health comes from my Father. What I eat is life, not death. I'm not going to eat something that's dead. Oh, that's dead. Just cook it and put some seasonings on it and make it taste good. It's dead. Eat life. It's obvious. Like an apple. A carrot. Make your choice. Because you will become as you choose. Now you understand. Fight or be defeated. Like my daughter, right now, presently, I watched her dealing with this little cold and sneezels. And you lay in the bed there, and I walked in and saw her in the bed looking like she was not feeling well. Had that look. I said to her, what are you doing? And I said to her, listen, I'm going to give you some instructions. You have to get up from here, go wash your face, go take some little medicine, and get down and do your studying in that order. Because if you follow your feelings, you're going to become that. You got to move and let your feelings follow you. And they'll start losing their strength then. Things will change. I walked through this with my wife at one point. She had this, woke up one day and she had these aches. You know, crick in your neck, she called them. And she could barely move, with pain. And I said to her, well, we're going to have to keep moving. And she was looking at me like, well, you're talking really good. And the father put the same thing on me. I had a little crick in the neck. Like, what the hell? Could barely walk. But barely was enough. And I kept moving. And I kept moving. And I kept moving. And without knowing it, that ache had to leave. I didn't succumb to it. I succumbed to the word of my Father. I'm an overcomer. If you don't overcome something, you're not an overcomer. You overcome is that you move past it. You don't stay there and look at it and study it and take notes about it and sing songs about it. You move on with the press. So now you understand the fight. What they said, or what is written. Jesus always said, it is written. Did you hear that? He didn't go there, but they told me so. It's written. So now you know. Until you speak against sons of God, grow in the truth, or die in a lie.